Alright, yo, what up? This is y'all shook up. Just gonna show you guys Stamina Warden best PvP food to run, or stamina for your Stamina Warden builds. At least my build specifically, kind of what two foods that I use and that I go to that are crutch, especially for some new players. You know, believe it or not, this game does still get some new players. But and also maybe give you guys some ideas. But before we get into that, I definitely gotta say thank you so much for everything and all the support. I mean, you guys literally come into my live chat. I can't even read what you're saying, and you're still hanging out. Let's go. So, like I said, can't thank you enough. But with that said, we're going to get into the food. So there's two foods that I specifically like to run. We'll go with number one that I would have to say is smoked bear haunch. Okay. This build, this food is amazing. Increase your max health by 4,312, health recovery by 406, and stamina and magica recovery by 369 for 2.5 hours. Let's go. It's created by me. This food is very, very good. And I'll show you some builds that you should run this food on, in my opinion. With my videos, I really like to have you guys comment because, a lot of the times is I could learn from you guys. What do you think your food, in what sets, after we go over the sets and the gear and the setup that we'd run with these foods, what do you guys think? So, second, you already know, Bewitched, Sugar Skulls, let's go. Increase your max health by 4,620, max stamina and Magica by 4250, health recovery by 462 for 2.5 hours. So we already know this wasn't created by me. You can see it right there. But what we can say, this is an amazing food. Okay. Now, with that said, let's look at some of the options. Okay. So personally, my favorite setup almost in the game, we're going to go Oak Father's Wretched with Balorgs. Let's go. The reason why I truly like this setup, it's amazing, right? It's beautiful. I mean, you could slap people with this. You slap them around, they don't even know what the hell's going on. They're going back to oblivion, just put it this way. Now, you want to run Bewitched Sugar Skulls with this specific build because you really don't need to sustain. You got Wretched. I mean, if you can't sustain with Wretched, then I don't really know what to tell you on that one, bucko. Maybe you should heavy attack more. We can go over that someday. Second, another one. You got two sustain sets right here. You got literally, and it's a damage, but you got Essence Thief and Wretched Vitality. So you got to bring all your damage from somewhere else because you're gonna sustain, like you're gonna be Bewitched Sugar Skulls is a must on this one, right? I mean, you can go smoke bear haunch, but you're wasting a lot of stats. Now here's one where smoke bear haunch comes in crutch. You got your Oak Fathers, you got your Rallying Cry, you got your Blood Spawn, right? You really want to utilize this. Now you can switch to you don't have to use Blood Spawn. As you can tell, I'm missing a chest piece and shoulder, so I must have moved that. And you could use Balorgs, but this is how this is this kind of setup. Oak Fathers Rally, go smoke bear haunch. You don't need the extra pull from Stam in this, but you do need that recovery. You bump that up, you're locked in. Mechanical Acuity Rally, another one I would recommend smoke bear haunch. But here's the good news. You could run Death Dealer's Feet on this, right? Now I'm running Markin, but I've used Death Dealers on this. Yeah, it's nasty. I would highly recommend trying Mechanical Acuity and Rally. You're going to put some people down. They're going to get salty real quick. Smoke bear haunch all the way. Now here's a good one. Here's one where you can go either way. If you could sustain with Essence Thief, with Bewitched Sugar Skulls, you're good, right? Hey, bro, you're cherry. You don't even have to worry about it. But if you struggle, this is where smoke bear haunch will save you 1,000 times. Or you're just tired. There's times where I'm just sleepy, where I'm nodding off, right? But then we use it, we abuse it, we send it. Now, here's one where this build has got to be one of my favorite builds. It is probably the strongest build in the game, if not Mechanical and Rally. These two builds right here, and I don't know where my Oak Fathers and Rally is, which I'm a little disappointed. Or did I? It was already there. Okay, yeah, because that's the one. That's another strong one. But Order's Wrath and Rally, yeah, that's nasty. That's just slaps people around. You know what I mean? You definitely want to go smoke bear haunch on this. You got to get that sustain up. And you're just going to just bomb. This build hits so hard. it's ridiculous. So if you go over it, we go back over Bewitch Sugar Skulls, right? Bewitch Sugar Skulls, Smoke Bear Haunch, Smoke Bear Haunch, Essence and Oak Fathers, Smoke Bear Haunch, or Bewitch, depending on your sustained capability, and Smoke Bear Haunch. You see how that works? So when you look at these builds, and I have these builds on, I don't know how many builds I could link in the description, but I could link some, pretty much all my builds really. I don't know what the rules on that, but I could link a couple. But I have all these builds, or you could just comment me, tell me you want more into the build. But that's what I would use for those, right? That's how you want to do that. Now, I can show you how much they're made, how much they cost to buy, and I can show you how much, it's going to cost you to actually make it. I mean, not make it, but well, I guess it costs no matter what. It's going to cost. So just be ready to be broke. No, I'm just kidding. But Smoke Bear Haunch, I think, is a little bit on the cheaper end. I actually got to see. We're about to find out together. I'm so rich, I don't need to even check the prices. So if we just went to this random lady in Deshaun, you're looking at food. Jewels of Mistral is another one, though. If you run out, Jewels of Mistral, that's the one. Shit, 10 for 9K. I'm about to pocket that right now. Give me that. So yeah, inexpensive. I mean, 100,000 for 100. That's not bad. Let's see what Smoke Bear Haunch is, if they even have any, which they do. 40 for 1.4 million. Okay, that stopped the cap. I would just, I'd go to Jules Mistral on that price. Shit, they taxing. How's going on here? Hey, get their life together. They're like, we broke. We need to come up on somebody. Okay, here's more reasonable. 340,000 for 50. So you could tell Smoke Bear Haunch way more expensive. This is just because all the best stuff, you utilize it with this. So like I said, Smoke Bear Haunch, Bewitch Sugar Skulls. I'm going to take you to show you what you need to make it. Might have to, I don't know where is the, so I know it's okay. No, that's the fire. Outfit station. Here it is. Chefs. It's over here. I don't know why they put it in here. Yeah, Smoky Bear Haunch is just, it's such a good food. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. We got to go down to the basement to cook, no? Yeah, here it is. All right. Creation. Food. I'm pretty sure I could create both. Bewitch Sugar Skulls. I can create 22. I just wasted on 10K. Don't do what I did. That is pathetic. It's crazy work. Scribe Jelly, Flour, Columbine. Can't read that. That says Breves Juice. Honey. What? So, yeah. That's how you create that. And Smoke Bear Haunch. This is how you create that. Perfect row. That's a lot of money. And you can tell I have everything else. Tomato, white cap, frost, whatever that says, Miriam, red meat. Let's go. There it is. There's the key to success in the builds. Now that you guys have that, you're going to win every single time. There's no way you're going to lose. If you lose, that's impossible. Unless a ball group steamrolls you, then in that case, you actually won because they lost, because they're the ball group. You're not the ball group. He's the ball group. We're all ball groups. Let's go. I definitely appreciate you guys, and what can I say? Yeah, use those two foods and everything will go great. All right, guys, take it easy. Out.